Greetings ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, my name is Adrian from Game Reviews Malaysia. Welcome back to the channel. Reviews are back this weekend at last, no thanks to the huge amount of PC problems I've been facing. Work has also been piling up, which means I've had to backlog quite a few game reviews, and I'm forced to do these micro reviews which intends to keep things short and straight to the point. No matter, we're here and I want to talk about the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition for the PC. Oh man, good old Skyrim. It's been around for 5 years, and what has not been said about this amazing game already? There's plenty of reasons it has picked up tons of Game of the Year awards back in 2011, and in my opinion, most of them are very well deserved. Skyrim was way ahead of its time. It offered us a huge open world filled with freedom of choice in terms of questing and story and building your own style of play. The world itself was a joy to be in, populated with a host of characters and creatures. The environments were stunning. I could go on and on and on. No matter which platform you played it on, I'm sure you've poured countless of hours into this game just as I did back at release, and even occasionally loading up a modded copy of Skyrim from time to time just to jump back in and soak in all that nostalgia. So when Bethesda announced that they would be releasing the remastered version earlier this year that would keep the same magic of the original, I was excited, naturally. I was looking forward to seeing if Skyrim would look good getting a graphical facelift, having had 5 years of technological advancement in gaming graphics to cook on. I did have a feeling that I was gonna have to pay for it. However, I am very happy to report that Skyrim Special Edition on the PC is a free, separate download to everyone who bought the base edition of Skyrim on Steam for the PC. This was unexpected, but a very nice touch indeed. So I fired up the game and spent a good chunk of time drowning myself in the first few hours of the opening storyline, looking at the graphical enhancements made to the game. Truth be told, and I know I might get some stick for this, I really couldn't tell the difference except maybe for slightly sharper textures and colors. What I did notice that was underwhelming was that some of the old bugs and glitches weren't fixed and the audio didn't sound quite right. For some reason I was also experiencing a lot of crash issues, and I wasn't the only one. At time of writing, Bethesda has already mentioned that a future patch would address these issues, so I'm guessing that's already been taken care of. Minor issues? Yes, and even though I got it for free, I'd still like to see these little things done well at the first time of asking. Hey, it's part of being a video game critic. Now, being a mod freak, it's great to see that the special edition for the PC is very mod friendly, and while the current pool of mods from the official Bethesda site is quite limited, more and more are being added every day, and even some of the old ones from the normal version are being ported over, which is great. So if you have this sitting on your Steam and haven't checked it out yet, I highly recommend jumping back in for a couple of hours or two just for the nostalgia. Maybe grab some mods and start a new adventure. You've got nothing to lose because hey, it's free. But for those of you who don't have or never bought the base edition of Skyrim on Steam, here lies the biggest problem. Bethesda are asking for a whopping 158 Malaysian ringgit up front. That's the full price for a brand new AAA game, and somehow they think that adding remastered art and effects, volumetric god rays, dynamic depth of field, and screen space reflections to a 5-year-old game can justify that price? That's delusional. I'd be expecting 100 hours of new content at least if I was gonna be paying that price, and not just for the graphical enhancements and mod support for the console versions. Granted, you will be able to pick it up slightly cheaper during a sale, and you may even be able to pick up the non-remastered one and upgrade later on, but I'm not sure if that's possible. So on to the final verdict. Is Skyrim Special Edition worth the money? If you haven't bought Skyrim for whatever reason on the PC, then no. The Special Edition is not worth the money, considering it's priced as a AAA game when all it does is add graphical enhancements to the base game, which you can already do with mods in the first place. I would recommend picking up the normal version on Steam instead, because that will be very affordable now, especially if you grab it during a sale. Then you can browse through the crazy amount of existing mods and get those graphical enhancements for free. To everybody else, you got the game for free, and I hope you've been enjoying your time back in Skyrim. I know I have been. So that concludes my micro review of Skyrim Special Edition for the PC. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the Special Edition if you've been playing it. Is it what you wanted in a remaster? Or is it underwhelming? Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed the content, and do subscribe to the channel for more game reviews and MMO content. And hey, I'm on Instagram for some reason, so feel free to follow me at Game Reviews Malaysia and catch all the action behind the scenes. And I'll post snippets of what I'm working on so you'll know what to expect for future content. Once again, I'm Adrian from Game Reviews Malaysia, wishing everyone a happy belated Thanksgiving, and I thank you for watching.